I want to tell you about Sarah. She lives in Texas. Stable government job. Pays her bills on time. Never misses a payment. Does everything a responsible American is supposed to do. And one morning in 2025, she looked at her bank account. The balance said $200. $200. 11 days until her next paycheck. 11 days. She sat at her kitchen table, coffee getting cold in front of her. And she thought, how did this happen to me? She had not lost her job. She had not made a big financial mistake. She had not gone on vacation. She had not bought anything extravagant. She just lived her normal life. And her normal life had become unaffordable. Gas was $5.80 a gallon in her part of Texas. Her grocery bill had gone from $400 a month to $640. Same groceries, same store, almost double the price. Her landlord raised her rent by $300. And her salary? Her salary was exactly the same as last year. Sarah was not imagining things. Sarah was not bad at math. Sarah was experiencing something that millions of Americans are experiencing right now. And most of them do not understand why. So let me explain it simply. You have heard about the tensions between the United States and Iran. Most people think that is a foreign policy issue, something happening far away, something that does not affect their kitchen table. But here is what nobody is telling you. 20% of the world's oil supply passes through a narrow stretch of water called the Strait of Hormuz. That strait sits right between Iran and the Arabian Sea. Every time tensions rise between the USA and Iran, oil prices spike. And when oil prices spike, everything spikes. Because oil is not just gasoline. Oil is the cost of shipping your food to the grocery store. Oil is the cost of manufacturing the products you buy. Oil is the invisible price inside almost everything you purchase. When oil goes up, your grocery bill goes up. Your rent goes up. Your utility bill goes up. Your everything goes up. And then there is Russia. The war in Ukraine did not just kill people. It broke the global supply chain for wheat and grain. Ukraine was called the breadbasket of the world. When that supply got disrupted, bread prices went up. Flour prices went up. Every food product connected to grain went up. And it has not fully recovered. And then there is your dollar. The United States national debt has crossed $34 trillion. 34 trillion. When a government carries that much debt, it prints more money to manage it. When more money gets printed, each dollar in your wallet buys less than it did before. This is called inflation. And inflation does not announce itself. It just quietly makes your life more expensive every single month, while your salary stays the same. This is what hit Sarah all at once. War tensions pushing oil prices up. Supply chain disruption pushing food prices up. Dollar weakening pushing everything else up. And her income standing completely still while the world moved against her. $200. That is what responsible living looked like in 2026 for millions of Americans just like Sarah. Now, I want to tell you about Sarah's sister. Her name is Lisa. Lisa lives in Ohio. Same kind of job, same salary range, same prices hitting her from every direction. But Lisa had $11,000 saved. Not invested, not locked away, saved. Accessible. Ready. Sarah called Lisa that morning. She was not calling to borrow money. She was calling because she needed to understand something. Lisa, how do you have $11,000 saved when everything costs this much? Lisa was quiet for a moment. Sarah, I stopped waiting for things to calm down. Things are not going to calm down. I made a plan for the world as it actually is, not the world I wished it was. What plan? 5 rules. That is it. 5 rules that work no matter what Iran does, no matter what Russia does, no matter what the Fed does. 5 rules that protect you when the world gets unpredictable. And today, I'm going to give you those exact 5 rules. Because if Sarah needed them, and Lisa needed them, you probably need them too. Welcome to Buck's Treasure. Let us begin. Rule number 1. Stop letting inflation eat your cash. Every dollar sitting in a zero-interest account is losing value right now. Not tomorrow. Right now. While you watch the news about Iran and Russia, your idle cash is shrinking quietly every single day. The fix is simple. Move your emergency fund into a high-yield savings account. Right now, in 2026, these accounts are paying 4 to 5% interest. Your money grows while it waits. Still accessible, still yours. Just fighting inflation instead of losing to it. Rule number 2. Build a crisis budget. Not a normal budget. A normal budget is built for comfortable times. A crisis budget is built for right now. Sit down this week and ask yourself one question. If my income dropped 30% tomorrow, what absolutely has to stay? Everything else gets cut. Not eventually. Now. Before the crisis forces it on you. Because when you choose the cuts, you stay in control. When the crisis chooses them for you, you panic. And panicked financial decisions are almost always expensive decisions. Rule number 3. Fill your moat before things get worse. Most people say 3 months emergency fund. In this environment, you need 6 months. Because USA-Iran tensions mean oil shock is possible anytime. Because supply chain disruptions can happen overnight. Because your job is never as secure as it feels. 6 months of expenses sitting in that high-yield savings account. Liquid. Accessible. Untouched. This is not just savings. This is your shield against everything the world is throwing at you right now. Rule number 4. Kill your high-interest debt immediately. Credit card debt at 24% during a crisis is financial quicksand. Here is why it gets worse in a crisis specifically. When tensions rise, when oil spikes, when inflation goes up, the Federal Reserve raises interest rates to fight it. And when the Fed raises rates, your credit card debt gets more expensive. Your variable rate loans get more expensive. Debt that was already hurting you starts hurting you more. Attack it now. Not minimum payments, not eventually. Attack it like it is coming for you. Because right now, it is. Rule number 5. Own something inflation cannot touch. Cash loses value in a crisis, but certain things hold value, or grow even when the dollar weakens. 3 simple options for ordinary Americans. First, S&P 500 index funds. Historically, they beat inflation over the long term. You do not need to understand the stock market deeply. You just need to invest consistently every single month. Second, I-bonds. These are U.S. government bonds that automatically adjust with inflation. When inflation goes up, your I-bond return goes up with it. Third, your own skills. Nobody can inflate away what you know how to do. In a crisis, the most valuable person is the one who cannot be easily replaced. Invest in yourself. That return is guaranteed. Now let me tell you about Sarah today. 14 months after that $200 morning, she followed these 5 rules. Not perfectly, not all at once, but consistently. Emergency fund today, $9,200. Credit card debt, 0. Monthly surplus, $680. USA-Iran tensions are still ongoing. Oil prices are still unstable. Dollar is still under pressure. But Sarah sleeps at night now. I cannot control what happens between countries. I cannot control oil prices. I cannot control inflation. But I can control my plan. And my plan is ready for whatever comes next. The war between nations, you cannot control that. But the war happening in your wallet right now, that one is yours to win. And you can start winning it this week. If this video landed for you, if something here felt true in a way you have been trying to ignore, hit subscribe. Because every single week at Buck's Treasure, we break down one more piece of the financial puzzle. No jargon, no complicated strategies, no get-rich-quick nonsense. Just honest, simple conversations about money that actually help real Americans right now. The bell is right there. Tap it and drop a comment below. Tell me which of the 5 rules you are starting with this week. I genuinely read every single one. I will see you in the next one.